And good evening, one, good evening all. We are back here live and exclusive to twitch.tv. I am your host, Swishbone, for the remainder of the evening, and the chat box is over in that direction. We are here back on Vandal Hearts, and we are deep in the 5th chapter of this game. Now, what you may have seen if you were checking out the YouTube channel is I did 3 of the Trials of Terror, and I did them offline because they are quite long. So we only have 1 more of those, but that's not available to us right now, but you will hopefully be able to see what happens. Now, at the end of the last stream, we literally just got through the trial with the Smoking Bones cave, and we were about to return with the little girl back to her village. So let's see what's happening. Here we go.
Kill them all!
Stop!
We'll stop when you tell us where Ash is.
I know nothing.
Then you shall die for me.
Yes, I had no idea that Alice was in this game, people.
Grandfather!
You'll pay for that.
Indeed, I was about to say the same. You shall pay dearly for the lives of Lando, Dallas, and Kurtz. Move away, Lena. We'll take care of this. Okay.
So we need to defeat Sabina and be able to make it through past all of these. So let's start by damaging as many of the enemies as we can. We're straight into battle here, people. The frontier village is under attack by the Crimson Guard, and it falls to us to liberate them. I was about to say, how did it not affect the guard at the front? Oh, wow. Well, that was helpful. A lot of experience points. Can't say fairer than that. Right, shall we do a take 2? I think we shall. Oh, now that's annoying. They're going to survive by 2 HP. I might restart the battle here. I'm not having that. They're not staying alive by 2 HP. Because that healer is just going to heal them all and waste my turn. Unless I can do something to change it. I can do that, I suppose. That's one option. I can also get there with Klim. Reminds me though, actually, I've got a fair idea here. Not enough to kill him. I'm surprised. I thought that would be enough to kill him, but what do I know? Okay. Can we? We could take out those 3. Because I know what you're supposed to do for them, but quite frankly, I have a different idea. I think that's as far as we're going to get. I don't think that exactly Huxley isn't going to get there. So for now, you can do instead is my favourite leveling up tactic. Ah, there's an item there. I can see it. Ah, what I should have done then was attack the mage. I am an imbecile. I've just done something very, very stupid there. I've just screwed myself over. Right, okay. Because of that, we'll do it from the beginning of the map. We'll start again. That easy. Right, this time, I have an idea. Bit of operational excellence plan here. So, first of all, don't do that much damage to him with the bows. Ah, that's the point. Where are my Skylords? Just in case they are able to shoot them, have them facing forwards. They don't have any archers, so there's no point in me actually having them facing forwards. Well, facing away, shall we say. And if you can go for bless weapon, bless Darius says. Make a guy who's quite strong, even stronger. So yes, we have already abused the ability to restart here tonight, people. We've already done that. And because, well, I can. It's as simple as that. Now, they might be drawn to attack Zahar, Clint, or Dolan, but that's okay. And you two can continue my favourite tactic. Because these guardsmen can't get close enough to attack us. They've not got the turns. So I mean, but I thought to myself, I could do it that way, but I've got a better idea. Yeah, they are going for an attack, and they're attacking Dolan the Duelist. Is he going to do the same? Yes, he is. Okay. I'm not quite sure what makes the enemies decide their targets in this game. They just, like, seem to pick one random person and gang up on them. It seems to be Grog, Clint, and Dolan for some reason, and I don't know why it is. I can only assume it's because bowmen are weak to sword, but even so, it's like, even if that is the case, you'd want someone who is able to, you know, you want to be able to attack them quickly. I didn't want to put you in the line of fire. Very nice. Side-on blow really hurt him. Can you get there? Ah, he can if he stands there. That could be okay, actually. He'll force them to make a move where they heal themselves. Yeah, for some reason, Amon must be a much lower level. 24... No, it's a 25. It's not a big difference. I wonder why he's so low level. That's only a priori. I don't want to have that there. Instead, you can go and hide in that direction. Ash. Oh, this could be convenient. Nice. Huge level up as well. That's really good. We want that. Now it's going to work, but I'm going to try it anyway. No, it has worked. Awesome. That I was not expecting. I was not expecting that to work. That's really helpful. No, he needs more healing than that. Go for ultra healing. This will also attract those archers to attack the swordsman, and that's exactly what I want. Because they seem to like doing that. Now I need to be careful for Sarah's MP. She's down to 38, so Huxley needs to give her some back. So that's one thing he can do on the next turn. Actually, you go there. Because I might want Eleni to come this way. Okay, fantastic. Right, we'll end our turn and see what the enemy are going to do. Yeah, attacking Ash. Makes sense, really. He's in range. He's vulnerable. And they're attacking Kyra. That's much more dangerous. Okay, with him paralyzed, what I realistically need to do is something similar with these guys, if possible. Not quite in range now. What about here? Not in range there. What about if you stand there? Aha, you will be in range. Okay, good. Right, before I do that, I've got an idea. As he's paralyzed, he can't attack back. He also can't defend. Thank you very much. Now that position is going to be very attractive to Archer. He will want to attack Golem from behind. But before I do that... Right. See, you can get out of the way of that Archer. We won't be able to get out of the way of anybody else. Go back here. Might seem odd, this strategy, but it's to get him out of the way, so that he's not going to be under threat for anybody else. Ah. Well, the enemy's always been quite good at that for some reason. They're always seem to be in a position where they're able to deal with that side of things. Right, you might as well go and wait there for now, Eleni. Now, where are you, Zohar? You're there. Good. Okay. Tell you what. If you come here... Because with this, we'll get the healing in play. And that gives us the opportunity. That's excellent. That's what I wanted. No experience for that for Sarah, which is kind of annoying, really. and then she needs MP. So you can get some free experience. Right, so they're all out of the trenches now. That's good. Okay. But now we'll turn over. Let's see what they go for. Oh, damn it. I just wasted a turn, didn't move Zohar.
Ugh, you're stronger than I thought.
Yeah, Sabina, I'm back!
Master Kane!
Fresh troops, we're in trouble. We're not quite in trouble just yet. We'll see what happens. This is where we need to do a gang-up policy of our own. Let's see what happens. So it must be on turn 3 where they come through, which is understandable. Yeah, he's going to be the first to go. Sword on bow, they're not going to waste any time. Oh no, they're going for Diego, interesting. Oh, wow. And he blocked the move as well, just to be ultra annoying. Okay. I'm surprised at that. That surprises me. That's going to finish Diego. I like that. They had a reinforcements halfway through. It's a, you know, it's the Crimson Guard aren't going to play fair, but there's a lot of enemies here that haven't moved. I'm like, where are you all coming from? Right, this could be trouble for Clint. He's going to get ganged up and finished here. Well, we shall see. I'll be surprised if they don't. They can do them on all 4 sides. If this doesn't finish Clint, I'll be shocked. Wow, that's 3 guards they've done now. 3 perfect guards. Right, now, interestingly, we've only lost the one character. That is a shock. I'm actually really surprised by that. Let's cause as much mayhem as we can. Now then, Clint. Actually, right, quite low HP, so let's start. Let's get an ultra heal in to kick things off. Now, who else needs healing here? Oddly enough, pretty much nobody. Yes, you're pretty powerful, but you're not powerful enough. If I'm right, Darius should be able to reach him. So risk this.
Sabina, I must retreat! Kane, leave it to me!
You genuinely think you can? Now this little switch here. Fare thee well, Axeman. Suck on my tidal wave. Bye-bye. See you later. In the words of Crazy Taxi, no time to take a bath. Yeah, that'll do. I'm happy with that. Meanwhile, what's here? Let's have an examination. We found ourselves some mithril. Nice. Okay. And that keeps Ash out of trouble. They are definitely going to attack for these guys if I'm moving forward. So I've got to try and use them as bait while I can. Oh, hello. Oh, even better. Nice one, Grog. Well done, mate. That's really good. Okay. Battle over. Well, not battle, but turn. Interesting. Attacking Zohar. I'm surprised by that. Rolling thunder. Pretty powerful. And then he's going to shoot him. How much health can Grog take it? Oh, no he can't. Damn it. That's unfortunate. Once we're past these, though, it'll be easier. So this is what I mean about the gang-up process, which I understand, don't get me wrong. You want to be... If you've got enemies, you want to gang up on them as much as possible. Before I do this turn, though, it's time for me to turn the difficulty in my favour. And I'm doing that by a couple of ideas. First of which, I'm going to have a go at spellbinding you. If this doesn't work, I'm going to reload. I will save scum my way to victory. That's right. Now what are you going to do? Absolutely nothing. That's what you're going to do. You're going to do nothing at all. The only thing you're going to do is die. That makes me sound so psychotic. I'm perfectly fine with that. No counter-attack from you, my friend. I can gang up as well. Not fun, is it? When you're attacked and you've got no defense. It's not fun when people start ganging up on you, is it? No, computer. It isn't. It's not fun at all. If you're in range, and indeed you are, that's great. So we're taking care of Kane's reinforcements. Now all we need to do is take care of pretty much everybody else. The Crimson Priest can be left on his own. He's absolutely no threat. He's cut off from the battle. So I don't need to waste any turns going after him. So there's quite a lot of strategy in these games, and I like it. The one thing I will say is that this game did have a sequel, and it actually wasn't very good. There was also a remake called Vandal Hearts: The Flames of Judgment, but I think it was locked on either the Xbox 360 or the PS3 via online only. You couldn't play it any other way. And that's a real shame. I don't understand why they did that. Now, I'm going to leave Ash back there. It might seem a bit weird why I'm doing that, but quite frankly, I want to try and keep him as close to out of range as possible. Unfortunately, he was in range for Rolling Thunder. No matter, I can take care of it on the next turn. It's no big deal. Oh wow, Huxley barely took any damage then. That's awesome. And last time gone against Kyra. It's an odd one, to say the least. It's odd. Right, this is where... It's time to go a little aggressive. First... Off my battlefield. Get out. How far does Salamander reach? It reaches the Warlock. The Stander here. It reaches 2 of the Guardsmen, which is better. Guardsmen are weak to magic. So if the Crimson Guardsmen are weak to that, going to take every chance we can get. Meantime... Stay behind the wall. Right, so how come they could shoot over the house? How come they could? They shot over the house. Why can't I? Why can't I shoot over the house? They shot over it. Unless you have to be on that level, in which case... Surely this will stop the shot. Yeah, that's frustrating. It's understandable, but it's frustrating. It's where I don't feel the moves are balanced. I don't feel the actual application of the rules are 100% equal. And I don't like that, because it makes the challenge more about almost the lottery than actually being the same. But I suppose the same can be said for them. I imagine they've had moves they've wanted to use and been denied. You know, unfortunately, Zohar can't join Eleni in the same situation, which is annoying. Never mind. Okay. The issue now, of course, is I think that Crimson Priest is going to heal them, and there's nothing I can do about it. There's literally nothing I can do. You stay there, though. You might be able to lure their archer if he's not going to go for Eleni. He'll either go for Eleni or for Huxley. As for you, Ash, you can come forward. But what I'd like you to do is... how much damage did you take? Yeah, it's not going to be enough, that. I don't think. Better to use Fairy Star. Okay, turn over we go. Meanwhile, good evening, Queen. How are you doing? All fine here, thank you very much. Fighting the Crimson Guard inside a town. They've decided to invade. We've already seen off one of the commanders, and now we've got to try and do it all over again. Yeah, basically the Crimson Guard have invaded. That's what's happened, Queen. The Crimson Guard invaded, and they decided to set fire to the town because they know no other way when it comes to dealing with things. They're quite unimaginative. Yeah, I had a feeling they'd try that, but this is where I've got to hopefully try and turn things around. So first of all, I feel a spot of revenge coming on. Off my battlefield, you asshole. No, they don't exactly, Queen. They're not very good at the diplomacy angle. You know, you think being tied to the government, they'd be thinking about diplomacy and trying to, you know, broker peace. But no, there's none of that. They're not interested. They don't care. Magic is useless on their warlocks, but it works treat on their guardsmen. And that's why I'm going for this approach. Before I go anywhere though, I'd like you to do another healing for these lot. Because Dolan got damaged and so did Kyra. See, Dolan's been quite ruthless in this game. He's been the one who's chasing after all the enemies. What I'd like you to do is go here into the thicket. Might sound crazy, but I've got a reason for it. It's a strategic attempt. Right, now, Eleni. You two can get into the battlefield here. Well, it's interesting, Queen. I mean, that particular government being called out by that TV is it's not the biggest fish I've got to fry at the moment. My big fish at the moment is the UK government, who've decided in an act of insanity to basically force a change that practically censors the internet over here. It's got to the point now where if you want to look at anything that's apparently deemed relatively mature in nature, doesn't matter what it is, whether it's like, you know, porn, archive history stories, or whatever, you have to be able to prove your identity to a third-party company based in America. And needless to say, it's causing quite a lot of backlash. People are extremely annoyed by it. For instance, if I try to access the subreddit 9/11 archive, which basically has compilations of news broadcasts or things of interest from the time of that extreme moment in history, modern history, I can't view it without proving my identity. And quite frankly, I don't see any reason why I should. I've got no reason to prove my identity, and I've certainly got no reason to give my details to a third-party company based in the USA. So the UK government can kiss my arse, basically. And if that is not safe for work and I'm being censored from the net, fuck you, Keir Starmer. Yep, I did that on purpose. Because she's in a thicket, which protects her. I used her as bait. That's the reason that Kyra was there. As for Ash, I'm moving him way out of the distance because I want to cause as much destruction as I can. Right, before I do this, quick turn save. And the reason for that is because if I find that I'm getting RNG'd, I will simply save scum. The game lets me do it, I'm going to do it. Oh, not you. No, wrong character. Saw that at the last second. That would have been a waste of a turn. Oh, you didn't like that, did you? No. No, you didn't. You were very anti that. You did not like that. Just as I don't like that bot. Get out. Get the fuck out of my stream, you absolute fucking asshole. Do not fucking come back, you piece of botty shit. Get out. Yes, thank you for that, Quay. You say you deleted it just as I banned him. I don't mess around when it comes to these things. I do not mess around. I invade my stream, you will pay the price. Ah, you've got way more MP than Sarah, so in that case, bizarrely, I'm going to have Sarah use her attack. But yes, massive thank you for keeping an eye out for that. And I say, I don't know why, but I seem to have like a tunnel vision that picks them up. Oh, sorry. I should have trusted you to do it. I really should have. Like, I'm sometimes guilty of the Thanos approach. Fine, I'll do it myself. Oh, by the way, you're not allowed to heal anymore. That's right. You're not healing anybody now. Oh, how frustrating is that, computer? Yeah, I could do that as well. Won't work on the boss, and it's unlikely to work on a warlock. I can't see it working. I'm gonna try it anyway, but I can't see it working. There's no such thing as letting me down. Oh, it's worked! Well, that has changed the game. That's completely changed the game. I was not expecting that to work. I really was not expecting that. She's completely on her own. She's unsupported. There's no one to help her. She's completely and utterly powerless. The only thing she can do is attack one of us. That's all she can do. Or heal herself. That's literally the only moves in her arsenal. She has nothing else in the tank. Okay, we're all moved out, I think. Yeah, we are. Okay, cool. Right, next turn. Yep, she's gone for a heal. Quite frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. That's not going to help you. Right, before we attack her, before we ruthlessly gang up on her, we found the Shiv book. I think it's someone stabbing when it says Shiv. You know, it's like, I don't shiv kind of thing. Oh, that hurt, didn't it? I call that taste of your own medicine game. I call that taste of your own medicine. That's what that is. Kane, help! We got the rune bow for that as well. We are going to lose some points, so we did lose a couple of characters. Well, 40,000 gold? I'll settle for that, thank you very much.
No! Don't die, grandfather!
Horatius! Ash, it is just as you said. You're about to ask who that? We were running from the terrifying power that we gave birth to, but it seems that the time has come to pay for our lies.
Grandfather!
Lena, you must go to Arame Lake. Break the seal on the temple. You're the only one left to do it. It shall be reborn. The only power to resist the flames of judgment. The sword of destruction. Vandal heart. Roll credits, people. Roll credits. Vandal heart. A sentient blade, as fearful as its name. He who wields it, if there be doubt in his heart, will be cursed. The wielder could become a puppet of evil, spreading pain. But you, Ash, you could do it. Horatius, be strong. Tell them for us, the people must not give in to...
Grandfather!
Another sacrifice. I hope what we're really fighting for has meaning. That'll be judged by later generations. We have to trust our own conscience. By the way, where's Lena?
Eleni's gonna go and check on her. Poor girl.
Poor girl she may be. But right now our only hopes are riding on her. Wow, Dolan, give her a fucking break, mate. She's just seen her entire village slaughtered and her grandfather die in front of her eyes. Have some chill.
I'm making it now. My grandfather. The whole village dead. I'm all alone. Lena, you're not alone. Nobody's alone in this world. Everyone is connected in some way. You too? Me too. I have no family left either. And yet I know that I'm not alone. I have Ash, Huxley, and the others. You too, Lena. You're one of us now. Really? You'll take me with you? Of course. Here, take this pendant of mine. It's beautiful. I was wearing this when they found me. I was an orphan baby with only this pendant to show who I really was. I'm giving this to you now, because I know who I am. I'm me.
Yes, a child is... But to be fair, how many JRPGs have child characters? Persona 3 Reload has Ken. Trails in the Sky has Tita. On the other side, it has Ren as well in the second chapter, if you're going by the order. Now you got Lena and Vandal Hearts. It seems to be a weird trope. I don't know where it came from, but it just seems to be a trope of RPGs for some reason.
Someday you'll know what I mean. Let's get back to the others, okay? Okay.
Yes, we are going to save our game. Now, I did make this clear earlier in the stream that on offline I actually did a performance of the Trials of Terroir. Now, what it is, I'm going to say that I've done those 3 offline to save us some time on stream. There should be 1 more to go, and we will hopefully see that later. But first we go to Arome Lake.
If this is Arome Lake, then where's the temple? What's this? Spirits of the lake, keep thy pledge to the emperors of Burundi. The Gustavus non estos disputandum.
By the way, good luck knowing how to pronounce that or what it means. I probably butchered that quite badly. Oh god, those buildings, look how pointy they are. How gloriously PS1.
That was really cool. Oh no, what's this?
Survive this trial to receive our guidance.
They're not gonna let us pass without a fight. If I can reach the gate, they should fall back.
Let's protect Lena and get her to the gate. Yes. So get this, people. I have a tactical RPG escort mission. And guess what? She's an NPC. I have no control over what her moves are. I don't have any control as to where she is. I have absolutely zero control. So this is where we need to try and be as proactive as we can. Now, I get the feeling there might be quite... If they are... Yes, I've fought these enemies before, and to see where I've fought them, you'll need to go on YouTube and watch my playthrough of one of the Trials of Terror. These enemies are in that trial. So that definitely hurt them, but it wasn't as powerful as I thought it would be, which is somewhat frustrating. Now the question is, Spread Force won't do anything, it's too far away. Salamander will get the 2 Crimson Guardmen, but that's all it'll do. Not very happy with that. What about here? Can you use Avalanche at the set? Yes, you can. Right, that's useful. Excellent. Now, unfortunately, I can't put my Skylords into the water. That's really, really irritating. I can't do it. Because if I could, I'd use them as lure for the archers. But I can't do that. So right now, I don't want to use them. I instead want to try if I can. Right, that's where they need to be. So Grog's in the way at the moment. How about you go that way? The only advantage is they can only shoot on a grid. So essentially, if Grog stands there, only he can get an attack unless that one decides to stand right in Grog's face. On the flip side, if he's able to move there, then that does mean they can flank. So this could be a problem. So it's quite a good challenge. It's just the fact that there's going to be a bit of RNG in terms as to where Lena goes. What moves does she make? I can't honestly tell you. Now, I want to try if I can. Right, that's the line of 1. So I want... Yeah, 1 there and 1 right in front of... Ironically, Amon is right in place. Okay, that's good. In fact, believe it or not, I think Diego will be able to hit from here. Oh, do you know what else I've not done? I could have equipped the bow that we got in the last battle. I could have equipped that and that would have got us more power from one of my archers. Oh well, never mind. So we're locked in now. Right, that's helpful. We've whittled them down. Ash, I do not want you going into the fray here. So I'll tell you what. If you go there, that prevents the guardman getting any closer. That's good news. What I'd like you to do, by the way... Because I have no control over her movements, I do not want her being exposed by attacks. Again, much like if Ash dies, she dies, the battle ends. Which, to be fair, has only happened once when we got unlucky in the first chapter with the bridge. That's the only time we actually had the protagonist fall. So it's not exactly the worst. We've done alright, to be fair. You've got your move done as well, haven't you? If we put Ash there, it just means now that Lena can't get by us because she's unlikely to have the moves. I think what she's going to want to do is get there. Because that seems to bring... Well, that's what she used before, didn't she? She's on that square now. Let's see what happens next. Yeah, they've gone for Dolan. Yeah, if Dolan gets attacked again, hopefully he can tank it. He can tank it. Good news. Right, okay. Yeah, as I thought, you can see Lena's just gone past us. So I needed to make sure that was covered off, because if I didn't, we were going to be in serious trouble. Right. So, Amon, if you attack first... Oh, you're in the wrong place. Actually, yes. Let's do an in-battle save. Let's do that. Let's give ourselves a chance here. Nice. That's very good. I wanted that. Because this game's one of those where your allies can pass through everyone, but your enemies can't pass through you. So physical ones like the Guardians, for example, they can't get near us. Oh, right. That possibly changes the game. Alright, it's a risk, but I'm going to go for it. I can lower my game if it misses. Yeah, I had a feeling that would happen. I just had a feeling. But no matter. I can just go like this. I was seeing if I could save the healing for when somebody else was on the damage. It's not the wisest move. But that's okay. We can go again. That's why I had the in-battle save. You can change the game. There we go. Okay. Oh. Okay, why was Grog so much weaker? That's very annoying. He shouldn't have been anywhere near that weak. That's not right, that. Well, whatever the reason, he wasn't strong enough, so... Never mind. All I can do here is a quick... Perfect. Right, now, the way I see this... I'm going to want people moving to there as quick as possible. And the reason for it, if I'm right, is we're about to see enemies re-enter the map. So we're forming a bit of an orderly queue at the moment here. Ah, not enough room. Okay, that's fine. I keep trying to cast magic by pressing down, and then I realise that actually I can't do that because I'm actually at the point where I've already got the turns. Now I can't really do anything at the moment, so these two might as well carry on tag teaming some MP for each other. And say the only thing I can do is maybe move Kyra down there and see if Diego can get by Huxley. Just so we got less people waiting behind. Because I can't do anything on this turn. I've got nowhere to go. But we shall hopefully see that change. Okay, here we go.
I'm the blood that runs through my veins. Seek transit Gloria Mundi!
Ah, right. Do they now get a turn? Right, okay. This is where I've got to try and be clever. First of all, bit of a magic attack from them. Now, if I'm not mistaken... Yep, Salamander gets them all as well. Oh, it even gets one of the archers. That's useful. Now this is where I in-battle save mid-turn. It's amazing what a little strategy can get for you. So by taking those 4 golems out, I've really given us a chance now. Now the issue I've got is I need to get rid of them quickly. So, I wonder... Brilliant. That's really helpful. Oh wow, that caused a lot of damage. Oh, even better. Well done. Well played, sir. That makes me wonder if... Yeah, Diego can't get in range to attack him. Even though we just paralysed him. Oh, not quite. Almost, but not there. I don't think Ash can do anything here. I'm almost certain that his magic spells won't reach. Yeah, his magic spells don't reach. So I don't want that. Let's have you out as a lure. If we don't already have a lure in the form of Zohar. Now, here's an idea. Maybe I don't need a law. Oh, come on. 1 HP. 1. He survived on 1 hit point. Right. That's really, really irritating. There's not much you can do about it. You just gotta go, ugh. Right, if Ash moves, there's gonna be... I can't move Eleni. She's already out of moves. They've already had theirs. And I don't want to move Ash. So that's where I'm gonna have to end this turn. To attack Ash. Well, you might have just sealed your own fate there, pal. Right. We need to get people moving forward. They're not going to be able to attack just yet. The question is... Yes, they can. They can attack anyone who goes for that chest. So, I don't want to get greedy and send someone straight to that and let them get absolutely obliterated. They need support. And I've just realised, actually, I'll tell you what, before I do anything else... Bye-bye, you're not doing that again. So this is masterful attempt at tactics here. I'm not saying I'm suddenly a master of tactics, because I'm clearly not. But it gives me an opportunity to show what I can do. Oh wow, I only did 9. I'm disappointed in that. I thought I'd have done more HP damage recovery than that. I am disappointed in that. No, we're not turning over. Excellent. Okay, anybody else not moved? Don't think so. Here we go. End the turn. Right, I am going to need to move Kyra realistically a square back. Tell you what. Before I do anything... Right, I can get Huxley where Grog is. 2 attacks for Grog with the arrows should be okay. We got a gold axe. I totally don't need that. I've got plenty of money. And I also don't have any guardsmen. I've deliberately chosen not to have them. I don't rate them as a class. They're not awful, not by any means. But they're not that great either. I've not real. As a kid, I used to have them. I used to have them as a time because I thought they were really cool, and then I'd get angry that I wasn't able to do anything with them. And when I realised, I thought, well, yeah, they're able to take a lot of physical damage, and do a lot of physical damage. But as the moment a warlock gets near them, they're toast. I thought, there's no point. They're completely needless. Oh, apparently my things just said welcome to the chat room, as if I was kicked out of it. I'm assuming the connection was okay, but I honestly don't know. You'll have to tell me in the chat. Yeah, I could really do with Eleni and Zohar getting into the front, because their magic spells are damn useful against the guard tanks. Just a quick look, and my stream appears to be okay, so I'm assuming there's nothing wrong. I'm actually quite surprised they didn't try... Ah! That's why Grog's okay. I was like, why have they not tried to attack Grog? And then it's hit me. Right, I could really do with an extra space or two. Where can you move to? You can move where Huxley is. If you can get behind Grog... I'm also going to need to create a space for Lena, aren't I? Yeah. That's okay if you go there, Amon. Because I got the feeling that Lena's not going to make it on the next turn. If I'm right, I've got nowhere else I can really go. Because I'm so limited on movement, it's tricky to move your party around. It's actually quite an interesting challenge. Yep, as you can see, the enemies have stayed 100% silent. Brilliant. Okay. Right. Zohar, you might as well move one square forward. There's no other reason for you not to. Other than that, there's not much I can really do. The only thing I could do, possibly, is if he'll make it, get Darius behind Zohar, get Darius behind Amon. And that again creates an extra room. Move Diego forward, so I've got an archer nearby.
Rise again from your ancient slumber! Nun art nunaquam!
Yep, there's finally a couple more guardsmen. And this is where I need, ideally... Right, Zohar can get where Eleni is. Out of curiosity, how far does your salamander takes care of those two? So let's get... We'll get Eleni there. Nope, that's Avalanche. Didn't want that one. Excellent, that gets all the enemies. That's great. Okay. Right, so Zohar. Even if you only get 2 of them, it's still to my advantage. But you get 3, even better. Okay, that'll do. Right, where Kyra is. This is where a sacrificial lamb could work. A sacrificial lamb approach. Especially a sacrificial lamb who goes up a level. That's very helpful. Now, Diego, if you can get there... Hey! Now then, Huxley. Let's see if you can be one of the... Yes, you can. You can magic. You can holy pressure him. Not enough to finish him, but it certainly helps. Well, before I do this, time for a quick in-battle save. Because I can. Right, Clint can't get there, but Dolan can. Nice, thank you, Dolan. That's exactly what I wanted. They might attack Dolan for some. They might attack Dolan because for some reason they really like attacking him. I'm not entirely sure why. They just do. It's weird. And Sarah can't really go anywhere, which is annoying. It's a shame that Darius can't just fly over. It'd make things so much easier. Never mind. Tell you what, Grog, you can get over there as well, because the enemy likes attacking you. So that makes you also an excellent sacrifice. And then finally, Darius, this might hurt, but I'm going to need you to potentially tank a blow. Yep, I had a feeling they go after Kyra, and they do. Not enough to kill her. Okay. This could be absolutely fine. This could be exactly what I needed. Yep, she's trying. Lena has tried to get close, but isn't close enough. Oh, from the side? From the front I can understand, but from the side's unacceptable. I'm not having that. Hang on, wait a second. Fine. Dodge this! Yeah, dodge that. Get out of here. Your backside is mine. So now all we have to do is, I believe... Yeah, we need to get Lena to the entrance. So for now, there's not really much we need to do. Tell you what, Huxley, you can move back there for us, please, pal. Might as well take advantage. And continue tag teaming. There we go. And Ash, if you stand there, that means you're not going to get in Lena's way. Eleni, you can go there. You've already had your move. Oh, you've not. Okay, cool. Just in case you can't go very far. This music, I got very tired of it on one particular stage. But alas, we're almost done now, people. Yep, okay, great. That means Kyra can hopefully find out what's in this chest. Let's see what it is. It's a worm fang. Not sure what it does, but that's pretty awesome. It had look like a talon, so it makes me wonder if that might be a free cast of Salamander. And if that's the case, that could come in handy. The Salamander is one of the wider-ranging spells in this game. It's not the strongest, but it is able to cover the most ground, and that makes it very, very useful. But I want to say, actually, in terms of an NPC in a battle, Lena has actually been one of the better ones. She's actually been very, very good. She's been able to get things resolved quite quickly. She's stayed out of trouble. And to be fair, this stage with its enemies was really, really fair. While there were a lot of, like, narrow pathways, because it only had two kinds of enemy, you could strategize around their moves a lot, and I like that. Is she not at the entrance? If she's not at the entrance, then I better get ready to end my turn, I suppose. We don't need to get everyone to the entrance, so I don't know what's causing the issue here. Might as well take your free experience. And this, hopefully, is where the battle now ends. Yeah, she needs to be right at the very front. I could have actually abused that and carried on the spam of the magic force, but I've already done that on a previous stream. I'm not doing it again. So this is Vandal Heart. Lena, it's up to you to unseal the sword.
Outside!
Go no further.
It's Zeno!
I took a chance of following you. I had no idea that you would find a relic of this magnitude. The fabled Vandal Heart, Sword of Destruction.
Zeno, don't get any foolish ideas.
Ha, even you can't stop me now, Zohar. I've discovered the secrets of phase magic. Dimension Hole!
He summoned a space with time rift by himself.
Why not someone just stab him? Grog, you're literally right there. Interrupt his spell. Stab him.
Ellie, no! Lena! Lena! Ellie!
Your last chance is gone. See you at the apocalypse.
Now what are we gonna do?
Sit! Sealed for eternity. That's not true!
Huh?
I just remembered. The truth is, I am Lena. Lena is Eleni. Is me.
And this is the part of the game I hate. It renders the whole game pointless.
Ellie, are you well? Sit down and rest. I'm fine, Ash. It's just that I know who I am. Everyone, Lena's fine. She came out of the rift 18 years in the past. She'll wander around a little, but soon she'll be found by Magnus. So you mean that? Yes. Lena is myself, from the past.
Yep. So, basically, as far as I'm concerned, the game will never end. Because no matter what we achieve from here, she will always come back and it'll carry on. The game will never end. It's stuck in a time loop.
Don't give up hope. As the last Baruni mage, I can break the seal. Soul Sword, make with us a contract of blood. Morituri taste Sultamus. take the sword!
My entire body, it's flowing with energy. So this is the Vandal heart. And there we go, that's end of chapter 5.
Having acquired the great sword, Vandal heart, the only power which can resist the flames of judgment, Ash and his friends set off for the city of Shumeria to take their part in the Liberation Army's final assault. At the same time, Dolph, who had been secretly hiding his true ambition for years, saw the chaos after the death of Emperor Hell as his great chance to grasp the reins of power.
A Fool's Epitaph. What a name for a chapter. And we start immediately in a town. Now this is very important. Or at least I'm hoping that it's going to be. But first of all, into my depot, weapon, there should be the Rune Bow. And Diego gets a huge boost in power. So we're going to give him that for sure. So now it's time to menu manage for a short while, people. Only a short while, but it's going to be done, I'm afraid. I'm sorry about this. We'll visit the shop. Welcome. What can I do for you? Well, they now have new swords. It's no good for Ash. He's got the Vandal heart. It's too powerful. But it's a big upgrade for them. So it's time to spend the money I've been hoarding. Not that I've not wanted to spend it. I've wanted to give a massive upgrade to my attacks for ages. And I've had nothing I could do about it, which is really frustrating. Then there's the Arc Staff, which one will go to Sarah. There's one for Zohar. So this is where we're at the end game loot. Which unfortunately you can't get by doing all the side quests in early chapters like other games. They're pretty poor on you for that. And you get a halberd, which is the final weapon for Kyra. And also one for Darius. Now, armor. Let's upgrade that too. Here's the question. Will I actually have enough money to do this? We shall see. And they're going in wearing royal crowns for some reason. Apparently a crown is a good defensive material. Maybe they're trying to get the allegory of the crown of thorns or something, I don't know. I've spent so much money here. But it's been worth it. And that's everyone there. So now we'll get the Kevlar, which is a colossal upgrade for everyone. Defense goes through the roof. Where was this in the last chapter when I was struggling against some of the other enemies? I couldn't buy it. It wasn't available. All this armor, which would have been really helpful. But no, you weren't allowed to buy it then. You can't have it. So unfortunately, we're forced to just move it through. And I think that's everyone can get with that. So now we'll go to the Mojo robe. Which is for the priests and the mages. Look at the money I've spent here, people. I've gone crackers with cash. But I've needed to. And that is everybody. Okay. In our depot, I mean, for example, I could sell that. I'll sell all of this, I don't need it. Items wise, I'm not selling the Holy H2O. Not selling the Worm Fang, certainly not selling those. Ah, so they're just things you can sell. They might as well sell them and make some money. The Shiv Book is an item, the King Foil is an item. I've not used any of these, oddly enough. I've kept them. Those rare items, I've just left them as they are. Okay, we'll exit for now. Now, what we're going to do here is we need to talk in the tavern, and there's a reason for it. So, let's go into the tavern first, and we'll talk to everybody here. The Empire is finished. Emperor Hell's death was the final nail in the coffin. Yeah, no pun intended. Now everyone's rushing to line up on the side of the rebels. The Imperial Army has fallen to pieces all over the country, but the Crimson Guard still strikes fear into the hearts of their foes. Now everyone's screaming for a revolution, but they say that the country always gets the leaders it deserves, don't they?
Do I know you, stranger? Thou art the Eternal Eternal, the holder of the 5 prisms. Take the final key, O Great One.
Yeah, we've just got the Key of Heaven. Yes, that's right. If you don't have the 5 gems by this chapter, you will not get the key. That's why it's important you get hold of it as soon as you can. You really need to. I could have sold that Mithril, but never mind. So, the final trial of Taroa is going to be attempted live right now. It's an interesting trial from memory, but I want to see it up close. We don't seek anything. Hold for a moment. Is that one of the holy keys that you have? Those to be held only by the chosen one. Do you wish to undergo the trials of Taroa? Then may your soul be sent to the spirit world for judgment. Fare thee well! And if you look carefully, it's the spirits of former enemies. It's a straight line all the way back here. But the key thing is, we need to get to that gem box before we take out these statues here. That's the goal. We're going mano a mano and going all the way through. So with that in mind, we want to cause as much mayhem as possible. Now the good thing is, we are up against early enemies, so how powerful are our weapons? Answer! Very powerful. So early on, we want to try and do as much as we can to take out enemies quickly. Oh, aim on, you're too far back. Dude, come on. I need you two to be the advance, and I do not want you flankable. Alright, you can hit him with avalanche, go for it. Yeah, that's not brilliant, it must be said. It's not the best move. My archer, my Skylords could probably tank the damage, to be honest. But I'm not risking it. So we're going to bless his weapon, because hopefully that'll give us some buff and pace. With that, you two can start using the experience spam. Excellent. And that is turn 1 over. Ha 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 ha! Nice riposte, Clint. Love it. That hurt him, but didn't kill him. Yep, so we're basically fighting the remnant spirits of the Crimson Guard in this battle, which is an interesting mechanic, to say the least. Can't quite do it. Not enough to finish him. Oh well. Could have been worse. Save your MP by casting a low-level spell. I get really annoyed at that. Suck on this, you prick. Oh, fuck off! That's twice in a row! The RNG then was total bollocks. That's all I'm going to say. That was bollocks. Yeah, your days of being a threat are over. Tell you what though, I am looking forward to one thing. I'm looking forward to one thing so long as I can beat this trial. Yeah, that makes sense. I'd have attacked Darius in your situation too. Yeah, that's okay. Block this. Teach you a lesson. Block this. Yeah, this is personal now, dickhead. There's always one. There we go, that's fine. Oh, you're not in range. How about that? Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, to be fair, I don't actually have to do it on this turn. However, because I can, I will. There we go. Excellent, there we go, that's perfect. Yeah, that's fine. You can give magic charge to him. And boom. Thank you very much. Okay, up you get. So when we get access to the higher Crimson Guards who are all the way over here, and as I say, what I might do... Ah, they are starting to move forward. Good. In which case, they're coming uphill. Because they're coming uphill, I'm letting them come to me. Now you might think, well, isn't this a bad idea because I'll need them to come to me? No, because those statues will remain in place. And because those statues will remain in place, I don't need to actually challenge them at this time. So what I need here more than anything is for Diego and Amon. Right, from the top they're not high enough yet. So if you duck away there, just turn around. I mean, Ash has got the best sword in the Vandal Heart, but I don't want to put him right in the line of fire. Mainly because they like to attack him. And if he dies, the battle's over. I don't want that to happen. That would be a problem. Right, you've actually got more magic than Sarah, than Huxley. So we'll flip it round with you going first, and then him going second. So aside from the random physical guard moves, this battle's not been that bad. It really hasn't. Ashenemo is level 24. I need, ideally, them to get another level or two. Okay. Right, they don't have any archers yet in range. So we'll quickly do a bit in battle save. Now I know that this monk character likes to use magic attacks. And that's kind of a problem because they are impossible to avoid. Although that's going to help. That's going to help a lot. Now, in the meantime, oh, well, this could possibly change the game. I doubt that any of your spells can reach. Yeah, that certainly can't, and neither can Salamander. You might as well go there, just so you got a backup move. You can get in the front line. As can you. Right, there are a couple who need healing there. So, if you can get up there, Huxley. No, not magic charge. Could have been useful, but not now. It just completely removes the essence of RNG from the battle, which is useful for us. Because this is a matter of letting them come to us. We'll want to take out those sorcerers if we can. The quite powerful, but not that powerful. I'm quite surprised. Nicely guarded. Very nicely guarded. We needed that. That's something we actually needed. We needed to be given that positive RNG. So I'm very pleased about that. Now, out of curiosity... Excellent. That's what I wanted. He needs to move at least 1 square further forward, which is where Clint is. Right, okay, they can reach, so... You can get... Ah, that'll mean that Dot and Zohar should be able to get the same distance. You can definitely tell where the overclocking has come into play there, because the magic spell sound was nowhere near the image. That's not your machines, it's not your broadcast. It's just the fact that I've overclocked it. And by overclocking it, I've been able to make things much, much better. For hopefully your viewing pleasure. Not quite as high as I thought. I expected that to be enough to finish them. I'm quite surprised. I'm quite surprised by that. Ah! Well, that could be the reason why. And that should be the 4 who need it. Yes. Thank you. How's your MP? Ah, 42. You got plenty. And you've already had your turn. Excellent. Okay. Let's see if the enemy will come to us again. No, they won't. They're not prepared to come down here. So if we want to get the advantage, we need them to come to us. So let's start by putting 2 of our tankier players at the front. And then after that, we'll let everybody else start to essentially walk away from them. You've got nearly full MP and she does not. So for now, I'd like you to use Magic Charge. I'd like you to move a couple of steps forward. But then return the favour, because I've got an idea here. It's going to depend on whether she levels up. Almost there. Not this turn, next turn. Next turn I've got an idea. Right, in the interim, you two's turn back around. Okay, we'll leave that pretty much there. I want to see if they'll start coming towards me. No, they won't. Interesting. They're determined to cling on to their defense and their position here, people. They're not prepared to give up the fight just yet. Right, with that in mind, I'm going to need to get a couple of the party members maybe there. It might be enough to bait them to come back towards me. Of course, it depends on whether I need to. If they're like the same as they were before, we might be able to get away with attacking them. Of course, right now, yeah, you're at 32 MP, so if you get there, hopefully, yeah, it works. Nice one. You both come down here. I need the bowman. Nice one. She's now level 32, I think. Okay. So, before I do this, quick save. Ash has a mage gem. That's going to make Ash quite powerful. If we get a decent response from it. Because if I'm right, he'll be able to go like this. And get 482 experience. Which has leveled him up to level 29. That's better. Now he's got a load of HP. That's brilliant. That's awesome. I barely use my mages in this battle, but the grouping has worked really well. Right, they're still refusing to attack us. They're still refusing to engage. Oh, damn it. Right, I'm having to reload. I can't have him facing backwards. I can't do that. That leaves him defenseless. No way. So we'll quickly do the move with Ash. Again, I do apologise for that, people. It was a boo-boo. Same amount of experience, so he's not lost out. That's the proof that the experience scales with whoever you interact with. And on the right stages, you can abuse it. The stage with Lena, for instance, if I had two people permanently outside the gates, she would not have been able to go anywhere. And that would have meant we could have carried that on forever. Or at least until they ran out of MP. Well, the Mage Gem one, we could have literally sat there for 3 hours casting the same spell. And possibly even reached the level cap. Which is something we're not going to do on the stream. We're not hitting the level cap. I know one way that I can do it. There is one particular location I can do it at. But I don't want to. If I go for the level cap, we'll be here all night. And that's okay for all of you, but I have a job to go to in the morning, so I can't really get away with that. As much as I'd like to, I don't think the bosses would be approving. Why have you logged on at 10 o'clock in the morning? Blah. That's not an excuse. Swishbone, that's not an excuse. Coffee. It would literally be like that. It would not be a pretty sight. Might as well put you into the fray because it gives us targets for the bowman. And if I can get these people coming towards us, it's going to make our job a lot easier. Because the statues, all we'll have to do is sneak past them. We won't have to do anything else. Oh, they're going for Dolan. Okay, I'm surprised by that. And that's only attacked one member of the party. This is where things could get troublesome. Yeah, Dark Hurricane is a problem. Dark Hurricane is a huge problem. That's going to wipe out 3 of the party, I think. Oh no, it's only got Dolan this time. Yeah. Out! Emmett's beat a hasty retreat! And off he goes. Interestingly, she didn't make a move either. Right, do a quick in-battle save. Right, first things first. Sarah, I'd like you to get close enough to heal basically everybody here. And that's exactly what you will do. Brilliant. I want to undo all your hard work. I had a feeling that was going to happen. I just had a feeling. I've only just saved. I can always reload it. So I'm not gonna be too bothered just yet. Take him down by some margin there. Make it so he can't attack all of us. And some free experience too. Yay, level up. Awesome. Attacking Kyra, can't say I'm surprised. Weak to arrows, so... Whereas he's gone for healing. Well, it makes sense, but he's now facing back to us. So with that in mind, first of all, you're dead. Yeah, you're screwed now, pal. You made the wrong mistake there. You faced the wrong way. You made a critical error with that one. Excellent. So with that in mind, what I'll do now is I will quickly go up here. Just heal everyone here. Oh, turns out no one needed healing. Okay, fair enough. Now, what I want to do here is quickly get the party forward. I need one person, just one, to be able to actually get access to that statue. As long as we only fight one of them, we'll be fine. because we've got to just get behind it. Our Skylords can instantly do that. Yeah, they are making an attack. Turns out Grog was the only one in range. That's helpful. So Grog's turned up to be a, shall we say, a sacrificial lamb. Now there's only one who can attack. That's great news. Get everyone in range to take advantage. There's no point in you doing that. You might as well go there, because you can reach him. And you two might as well carry on your merry dance of free experience. Yeah, once again he's gone for Grog. And that's ending their turn. So Darius, do me a favour and get the chest for me. Yes, we got the Heaven Prism. And finally, Kyra finishes business for us. The Heaven's Trial of Taroa is complete. We did lose Dolan, which is disappointing. But he was ganged up on by magic, and there's not much you can do when they do that. But we killed a lot of enemies. Well done. You survived the trial. You have returned with one of the prisms which holds the soul of Taroa. You have taken one more step on the path to enlightenment. We will keep this key for the next traveler who seeks the true path. Always keep the faith. So I'm going to save my game. Now, for all you people out there who've wondered why I've grinded my way through the trials of Taroa, we're going to go back to the dojo. Because if we click advance, Ash has a brand new class, the Vandalier. This is only accessible by completing all the trials of Taroa. He gets a 4th class. He's the only character to do it. And get ready for how this character looks. How ridiculous is that? That is the ultimate hero, the Vandalier. Now, if you notice, his class has no longer got a sword. It means he is no longer weak to Skylords. He has no weakness. Ash now has no weakness, but that is not the end of the party tricks that Ash now has to play. In the next battle, I'm going to show you just how ridiculous this new class is. Before we do that, check it out. He's now got the reforged Vandal Heart, the Vandal Helm, and Vandal Armor. His stats are ridiculous though. Look at him. Attack 258, Defense 283, and Agility 259. Compare it to Clint. 136, 154, 96. 118, 126, 88. He is without doubt the strongest character in the game. That is your reward for finding all of those keys and grinding through those extremely difficult battles. Now, I want to return to the tavern to talk to the weird man.
At last, my journey is finally over.
Yes, he'd been looking out for the person who held all the prisms, and he's finally found him. Yeah, you can see there. Reforged Vandal Heart, Vandal Helm, Vandal Armor. He can't use any other weapons. They are his only ones. He might as well have that, the Holy H2O, just in case it's needed. After that, I don't know. I don't see the point. So, with that in mind, what we'll now do is we will head to the next part of the game. Fort Gareth, and check it out. Glasgow City. That's right, we were in Scotland. That's a nice little Easter egg for you people over here in the UK. Glasgow is in this game. Lando, Dallas, Kurtz, Sabina, and Father. Lend me your power.
Master Kane, Ash and his men are here!
So it's finally time. There's no need for further bloodshed. I'm not even sure who the real enemy is now.
Are you referring to Dolph, perhaps?
That's got nothing to do with what's between you and I. I promised I would kill you with my own hands, and I will. Let's see if you can do that. Right. So, Ash has not only got this new class, he has access to every spell in the game. He has access to spells even the enemy have. Ash has access to all of it, and he even has access to all the items. He has infinite access to all the weapons and all the items and all the spells. So you see this move here, Plasma Wave? Why don't I attack the entire field? Let's attack everybody! Look at that! How broken is that? That is without doubt one of the most broken things I've ever seen. In terms of a reward for a side quest, I've never seen anything as ridiculous as that. It is easily the most broken thing in the world. And I am here for it. I am here for it. I worked really hard and grinded through the most tedious and annoying things in the sodding world. This is my revenge. This is where Ash becomes pretty much Matador. And now the enemy are like, what the hell do we do? And the answer is, what can you do? There's only one thing you can do. Spam healing until I run out of MP. Which, by the way, happens almost right away with that spell. However, first of all, you have a mage gem. So why don't you just give me it? And because Ash is higher level, she also gets experience. I, of course, can also, because you're level 32, and you're level 32, I can also use the fact that I could even use the mage things on him. I could use Magic Charge on Ash. He's now got full MP. And that means that you can magic charge Huxley. I gave Ash the item, the Holy H2O. I didn't need to. I wasn't aware he had access to all the items. I just thought it was the magic.
Ash, I've hated you since Wharf as a training school. Son of a traitorous dog, acting like one of the elite. How dare you? Now I'll show you what a lowlife you really are.
Come on then, Kane.
I'll feast on your still beating heart.
Attacking Eleni, because they can, I suppose. And then she blocked it, just to really annoy him. As he did too, just to annoy me. Yeah, see, he's going to use extra healing because he can. And he's going to use it too. So, Ash, do you fancy doing that again? After all, you can. I even have access to some moves that are actually are even higher level. But Plasma Wave allows me to basically spam across the entire field. Only 34 experience points this time, a bit more disappointing than that, but hey ho, it's fine. Say plasma wave basically allows you to rinse the enemies like starting. Unfortunately, you can't sneak by on the water there. You should be able to, but you can't. The game says you're out of bounds at that point. The game is like, no, can't let you do that, sorry. That would be not cricket. To which I'm like, oh, boo. Yeah, that's... Unfortunately, the earlier spells do weaken. Apart from, of course, the paralysis move, which seems to be all right anywhere. See, Ash doesn't need to go anywhere. Ash can stay right here. Attacking Grog. Curious. Ah, he's healing himself. Unfortunately, he's just condemned his comrades to death. Yeah, he's gone for a healing spell. And he's also standing on a healing circle, which grants ridiculous defense. But what I want to do as Ash now is literally move forward, because I can. I don't think they can attack her there because she's actually in the water too deep. You see, I can do that. Or I can start by just doing this. It's almost unfair. Almost. It technically isn't unfair. Now I do need... Yeah, that's fine. You got 30. I am going to need quite a lot of MP in a moment. Well, potentially. I might not need to. It will all depend on what happens on the next turn. See, there's next to no one left. Now, this is where I could, if I wanted, really speed the game up and make a huge headway towards essentially being absolutely broken. And I may do it for a little while. But first, that's basically a free Soma. It gives him 3 MP recovery. And 3 HP recovery. And there we go. So this is where I'm going to do an in-battle save in a moment. Because I've got an idea, which is really quite mental. Right, okay. Do a quick in-battle save. So we've all heard what this game sounds like in the past. If we use the game on overclocking, so we've already got it at 200%. We've had 500. What happens if we go up to 750? How bad does it get? Let's find out. You can still hear the spell moving as I've already moved on. It's crazy. And the controls are mental. So this is now the ultra speed version, and the reason I'm doing it is because this particular level will not carry on any further until I kick down the wall. So they will do nothing now but heal themselves. So I can literally go, you, magic charge. So this is 750 speed mode. So I reckon if we do this for 10 minutes, let's see what level they get to. So Huxley was the one who did the move last. Yeah, I'm looking at the timer of the stream as a way to kind of give us a... Basically, we're at 2 hours, 16 minutes, 51 at the moment. So what happens if we carry on until 2:30? So 2 hours and 30 minutes. And this will be part of the stream I can just basically encourage people to skip through. There we go, level up. You see, the music was so fast. This is the cheapest way in the world to level up, people. Right, at this rate, we're getting a turn every 20 or so seconds, and if that's the case, we could get some serious grinding and quicker. Because these guys are getting 17 experience points per time. Now, I'm going to quickly save my game. Because we've seen it at 750. This is where we may face a game crash. But what happens if we turn it all the way up to the maximum? Let's see what happens. Oh god, it's almost unplayable. It might actually be so fast that it's actually not going to get me any. Yeah, it's not actually going to get me any more time. It's actually almost uncontrollable. It's that fast that I can't control it. So unfortunately, as good as that would be, it's not going to save us any time. So we will knock it back down to 750, which was comfortable. I say, you're not supposed to be able to do this. The creators of this game are probably like seeing the stream, well, they probably not, but if they did see the stream, they'd be like, that's the cheapest thing in the world. And by the way, if you're insane enough, you probably could do this in the second chapter, like I did, but I would not recommend it. I think you would be so broken by that point, the game would be pointless to play. It was at least fun doing the trials at Taroa with the higher levels. Might as well move Ash down here. Oh wow, speed that I was able to select that and then was crazy. You can totally see the difference this makes. And if it's controllable, you can actually get yourself some grinding in very quickly with it. You can also see problems with the animations as well. Because the animations are going so fast. They're not supposed to be doing it, basically. Ah, interesting. One of them actually moved them. One of them's coming closer. One of them has decided to take on a challenge. Which means they might think they're in range. Yeah, to attack Kyra. So let's move back here. Yeah, now they're out of range, they won't bother moving. That's how you can manipulate the AI, people. So we're going to do this till 2 hours and 30, which is another 9 minutes or so, at this ridiculously high speed. It is absolutely breakneck. If I'd have done this on the stream in Chapter 2, we could have got even higher levels than we did. Because basically we're getting about 16 experience per turn, so 5 turns is 80. So we're basically doing it in 7 turns. That's what we're taking. That's what it's taking. That's proven by Huxley, that. We are on the charge, people, because this is a real opportunity. I've actually not even shown one of the most broken things about Ash's performance yet. But this will do for now. As you can see, Huxley is now level 35. We're not supposed to be anywhere near this in terms of levels. You're not supposed to be. You're probably not even supposed to see level 30, let alone level 35. Well, thanks to some exploits, you can make yourself so much quicker. It almost makes me curious to find out just how busted you'd be if you actually did get to level 49 in Chapter 2 without cheating. I mean, like, this is a cheat because I've sped the game up. Everything else about it isn't a cheat, they're all mechanics of the game. But this is very much a cheat in the way I'm doing it. And I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not ashamed at all. Because it's getting us through the game quicker. We're getting a turn every 15 seconds or so by my calculations. And if that's the case, we'll be getting a level up every 2 minutes. Which is awesome. Because that means Ash will be able to get even more broken. I say Ash is not the only one, but Ash is the one who's going to do it. Because Ash will have access to Magic Charge. So Ash will do exactly the same spell. So I apologise for this part, people. It's kind of dull, but I will say this, it's going to make us busted beyond belief in the final parts of this game. Because, as you might have guessed, by the fact that I've got access to the keys of heaven and access to the Vandal class, we are in the end game. So this is hopefully going to be the finale. I'm hoping to finish it tonight. As you can see, we are on a charge, quite literally, a magic charge. And we're doing alright, we're not doing bad at all. We're currently level 37, I think that was set for Huxley. And our turns are rapidly going through the roof. Yep, 37. We're at 227, we're getting into the final part of this, we're not got long left. I am doing the hard cut off at 2:30, I've decided. I don't want to go any longer than that. So that's level 38. Can we get to level 40? That's the question. Can I do it in time? I'm not sure I can. But we can certainly try. This is how we turn this into a game, people. We focus on like what we can get, what our returns are going to be, how fast we're going to do it. And it's all about inputs. How fast are your inputs? And that's Cosmet. I did a land out at Spa. I went off when the time was right. Okay, this is great. Got just over a minute left. We're definitely not going to hit level 40, but we might get to level 39. It's going to be tight, but we might do it. There is, that's level 39. I think that's going to be a good hard cut-off. And finally, to see the benefit that it has to Ash. But before we do that, we'll quickly go to the settings and we will restore the speed back to a more manageable one. You've had your high speed mode, people. That's now in the can. And this is still higher speed. So, magic charge, that's the move. And that feels so slow now, doesn't it, people? Ash goes up by 557 points, which gets into level 36, which will do. Now, let's actually continue the game. And to do that, I need to start moving the party forward. Just got to be careful that no one is in the way of those boulders, because what's going to happen is Kyra is going to push one, and that drops the wall. We are now into the final part of this battle. Here we go.
They keep coming. Can nothing stop them. It's not time to give up yet.
You're one of Dolph's pet wizards, aren't you?
Surrender to me your soul, and I will use my art to transform you into a creature in the dark. I'll not take the coward's road. I thought you wanted Ash dead.
No.
Damn. Very well, I grant you my soul. Ha! Superb! In return, I grant you victory! Yeah! Haha! Now you're just a mindless killing machine.
Fool! He's abandoned humanity! I can't believe he went that far!
Ash! Ash! Ash!
Yep. And here's where he returns the favor. Hits us with Plasma Wave. Oh dear. Yeah.
You creeps, I won't forget this!
Okay. And they've attacked who? Rolling Thunder on Golem.
Ouch! I must beat a hasty retreat!
Well, that was annoying, but I have a plan. So first of all, now, the plan is quite a simple one. There's no point using Plasma Wave yet. And the reason for that is it's going to mean that we're not close enough to take advantage. But what I can do is I can use Holy H2O, which is a free version of the Infinite Heal spell. That's another way that Ash is broken. And that leveled him up as well, which was nice. I mean, Grog is currently level 24. So if I was to do... I could do certain things here. Like, for example, Zohar is level 27, which is 10 behind Ash. So if I go like this, I can now use Ash as a way to level the party up as well. So Zohar is now level 34, just like that, which is a colossal difference. Out of range. That's okay, no big deal. You stay back here for now, Eleni. You don't need to be in the line of fire. So you can cast Magic Charge again, you might as well. With Ash using the Holy H2O, we're not needed to actually, you know, use their version of the Infinite Heal, which is the Supreme Healing, as it's called. Ash having access to an infinite supply of that without any cost is broken beyond belief. Ash could just sit at the back using that every single turn, and the party just wouldn't die. So here he goes again, casting Plasma Wave. But the advantage is that we've now been able to take out all the other guards. First time I played this game, I didn't get the Vandal class, and this battle was really, really hard. I struggled. But I found a way to deal with it. Ooh, not enough to finish her. Not quite, anyway. Right, this time... You've got 59, you've got 54. I want you to cast the Supreme Healing spell. That got him a measly 15 experience points, that, which is not ideal. I mean, I could go for it just for the sake of it. It might lure the deacon out towards out of hiding. Or even better. Yes! Now your only healing is your own. Ah, he can't shoot through the flag, that's annoying. The flags are somehow protecting him. Don't make sense, but it's what we've got, so... He's now on his own. So let's get in there and finish him off. That's annoying, but there's not much you can do about it. Ah, he's attacking her. Pretty powerful. She caused some damage, but nothing serious. And now it's our turn again. That's always irritating when that happens. There's nothing you can do about it. But this time we've hit him. Don't think that's going to quite reach. Oh no, it is. Salamander will reach. Nice.
Ash, I hate you. You destroyed everything I love. I'll be waiting for you in the gates of hell.
And a level up for Kyra to finish this particular battle. And we got the Caliburn, which is a sword. So we did lose 2 characters, which is disappointing. But we also absolutely murdered a lot of the characters in that battle. So we'll quickly go back to Glasgow. So items-wise, in the depot, there it is, the Caliburn. It takes them up by 2, so even one of our stronger characters, Clint, you can have it. It's fine. And then I'll get everyone who need... Oh, actually, Ash does not need the Holy H2O. He does not need it. So I'll tell you what. You can have it alongside your mage gem. Meantime, this is useless. That's been helpful, but I think you can do better than that. Same with that. Not sure that's that useful anymore. Yeah, alright, that's not a bad pairing. Although having said that, it'd be better if you use a mage gem. You've got a mage gem and a mega herb. The mega herbs are the issue here. But if I've got enough money, I might as well replace them with something else. Well, that mage oil is useless. We don't want that. So we'll do a quick save in here in Glasgow. And then we will move on to the next part of the game. Having taken full advantage of the ability to essentially flog off a lot of stuff. I'm going to sell them. I'm going to sell one of those as well. I'm going to sell that. I don't need it. And all these herbs and mega herbs I'm going to sell as well because I don't need them. Might as well make some extra money. Weapon wise, I might as well sell that as well. Armor, I can sell them because I don't need them. Okay, great, nice one. So that gives us 136,000. So, right, who doesn't have a mage gem? You don't. You can have one. Even though he's got a life orb, you might wonder why I'm giving him the mage gem. The answer is it's a way to potentially level him up. Ash doesn't need them. So you can see the life orbs are worth the same almost as the holy orbs. However, the life orbs have the advantage of being able to be given to anybody or used as a backup. So I might as well have a couple of these on the party because I don't need the money. So I might as well spend it. In fact, I'm half tempted to mix and match it. Like, you've already got a mage gem, so you might as well have a free cast of that. Oh, he's got... I've just... Oh, actually, I'll buy it. But then I'll put it in the supply wagon. And the reason for that is I can give one to Darius. I say I don't need the money. You know, it's like I don't need the cash, so I might as well use the holy H2O. Oh. Speaking of Darius, Mega Herb, don't need that. So some characters have got access to the holy H2O. It means that we don't have to use the infinite healing spell, which is very expensive, because we've used it with money. Much like Ash was doing in the last battle, it saved us time. Now the great advantage of that is if we have any moves where everyone's affected, everyone can level up quite easily by using that move. So that could be really useful. We're going to the Cobalt Beach. Cobalt Beach. That sounds quite nasty. Is it just me? What is this place? Son of a traitor! Who said that?
You sold out your country!
You and your father are the shame of this land!
Stop! Stop it!
Traitor! Traitor!
You'll never be anything but a dirty lowlife!
I hate you! I'll hate you for all eternity!
Stop!
Ash! Ash, what's wrong?
Sorry about that.
Are you okay? You don't look well.
No, really, I'm fine. It's no time for us to link up our forces with Clive.
First we'll have to deal with those guys.
Yes, we will. And I'm not in the mood for mercy. Not today. Find out what's down here. Might as well. Oh, a life orb. Great. Fantastic. Okay, that's a great start. And as usual, they're just one pace out of range, I think. Or are they? Ah, no. $42 experience for that. Quite impressive. That hits 1. Whereas that hits 2. No experience for that. You got absolutely nothing. You got a big fat nothing. Because, well... he's quite simply too powerful. You didn't get as much experience because Ash isn't on the same level. But it does mean now that they have the ability to carry on using this spam move. To keep getting higher levels. To keep progressing. Hey, they're going to level up too. Okay, it's now the player's turn.
Traitor's son! Huh? Who said that?
What a surprise, eh, people? What a surprise. Well, if that's the way you want to play, I'll do it that way instead. Don't matter to me. And that's Eleni miles up on the levels too. So we're absolutely creaming this now. Our characters are so strong. And well, why not? It's that's how it should be. You can get there, can you? Give them a little push. Don't know if it actually does anything to them. It's taken their health down to 12. Ooh. But they're terrified now. You have 68. You have 78. In that case, if you go here, fingers crossed, you'll be able to use magic charge. Indeed you can. When your white mages are amongst the most powerful members of your party, it's kind of funny. Now we might be able to see a party truck of ashes because the amount of infinite items and spells that he can use isn't enough. He has one more party trick up his sleeve, which is hard to believe, but it's true. However, first of all, Salamander gets a few of them. What happens if you're there? Salamander gets quite a few of them. Okay, hit him. Yes, Zohar is taking no tish, people. That was quite a lot of characters taken out for only one experience point. In fact, there's a measly 3 of them left. We've whittled down their force in 2 turns to nearly nothing. Attacking Clint. Who blocks? Nice one, Clint. Good job, man. It's up.
I'll hate you forever.
Again, that voice. Can't you hear it? No, Ash, they can't. Now, one thing I haven't done with Ash is show you his new attack. Watch how he attacks with the reforged Vandal Heart. Really classy thrust. No messing around. I don't think I'm going to be able to get to that loot, which is, well, I can get to the loot, I just got to not use a turn up. And, well, it's loot. Why would I potentially take away my ability to get loot? So, with that in mind, I'm going to quickly retreat my party over to the left-hand side. Because that should get them out of range. Should being the key word. It has nothing to do with farming an extra turn for the healers to experience themselves. Absolutely nothing to do with that. That's a pure coincidence. That's pure happenstance. Not related in any way. Right, okay. I want to see if this guy will be close enough to attack. No, he's not. Great. Okay. Perfect. You sold out your country, traitor. Stop. Why won't you stop? Because they're not real. A holy H2O. We'll take another one of those. Always comes in handy. And then finally here. Ah, we got another axe. The Ragnarok. We got the Ragnarok. We got the axe of we got the axe of 4 people. I didn't call that on tonight's stream. And there we go, battle over.
Ash, are you really alright?
Traitor!
Renegade!
Turncoat!
You big jerk!
Oh wow, there's a good one for you. Someone stop these voices in my head! And he's reverted back to his old champion form.
Ash, what is it?
Help me! Unity, get away from there! Do not call me a traitor! What's going on?
Vandal Heart is vying to control Ash's soul. His trauma from being called a traitor as a boy is emerging.
What can we do?
All of you,
Die! 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 Stop! Stop it, Ash! Clive, look out! What have I wrought? Please, Clive. Please don't die.
It's better this way, Ash.
What?
I'll never forget that fateful day, 18 years ago.
Eris, I'll cover you. Get out the back. No, Aldor. I won't forsake you. Aldor Lambert, surrender the traitor Eris. Stop it, Clive. You've been deceived. Don't interfere or you'll be hurt too. Listen to me, Clive. This is all part of a plan to ensnare Eris the Sage.
I'll listen no more.
Put up your sword. I didn't want to fight, but I have no choice.
Have it, you!
I found out later that Aldor spoke the truth. They were just using me to sabotage the new government. After I discovered the truth, I tried to make a public announcement. But the person that deceived me had already been killed in the war. I said nothing for fear of derailing the peace process. So the truth has not been spoken until this day.
Ash, your father was no traitor. Ash, believe in yourself. Do the right thing.
Clive! We may yet save him. Let's return to town.
here you are, Ash. Clive will be fine.
Oh, thank the gods. I was so worried. I nearly killed him. I'm in no condition to keep fighting.
What are you talking about, Ash?
I can never forgive myself.
Listen to me, Ash. Your father, Clive, everyone was fighting for a better tomorrow. You must continue that good fight that your father died for.
Eleni.
It's your turn now, Ash. You mustn't use guilt as an excuse to avoid responsibility.
You're right, Eleni. It's just as you say. I've been selfish for too long. It's time to do my duty.
Complete your father's dying wish.
My father's dying wish.
That's the same ocarina from before.
Oh, that cut out quickly.
Yes, it's a memento from my father. All those years I hated him, but I just couldn't throw it away. I guess all those years part of me never stopped believing in him. Ash! We're finally near the end of all this madness. Come on, let's go.
You might as well have a holy H2O as well. But yes, level 37 were not supposed to be this high. Considering Clint's level 27, Eleni's level 34, Huxley's 39 for God's sake. So we got characters who are stronger. Look at that, Sarah needs 1 experience point to level up. That's insane. So here we are in Shimaria. Monsters attacking Imperial soldiers! Help us! Tell me what's going on here. Councilor Dolph took the Flames of Judgment and holed himself up in the Great Temple 3 days ago. He said something about a magic ceremony to destroy the rebel army. After that, powerful monsters appeared and nearly wiped us out. This country's finished! What's going on at the Great Temple?
I think I know what happened. A powerful negative force is wielding the flames, and the resultant dark energy has created a vortex to some dark and evil dimension. I think.
Exactly!
Zeno, is this what you all wanted all along?
My heart has ever yearned to know. To what heady heights a man may climb, have he but the will and the power. Teacher, I'll not allow you to stop me from my dream.
Yeah, so it's Death of Zeno or Death of Arsh. So these are our particular opportunities. So we'll do a quick in-battle save. Yeah, you didn't like that, did you, pal? Ah, damn it. I made a mistake there. Okay, no worries. It's time for Plan B. Ash, do that really annoying move that the enemy will hate. One experience point. Yes. You can get behind the lamppost, do so, because that's a way to avoid being attacked. I can't shoot through the building, which makes perfect sense, to be honest. I don't want to go too far in the wrong direction. If he survives until the next turn, I'm gonna let Grog use his... Oh, we've just found the Mojo Robe. Well, we don't need that. We've already got one. We've already got them. We don't need that. Ah, I've got a better idea here. If Sarah gives a magic charge to Ash, she'll hopefully get the 1 experience needed to level up. She's now level 40. And that means Huxley should come either very close to or will level up next turn. Yep, there we go. So that's got him over the line as well. Perfect. Okay. Let's end the turn and see what happens. I'm expecting that dragon to attack Dolan. Indeed it has. Hurt him, but not as much as I thought. I'm quite surprised. Pleasantly surprised. But this is where he dies, I think. Almost certain of it. No, he's alive. Excellent. Okay. Well, that's gone better than I thought it would. And they've not attacked him to finish him off. I'm actually quite surprised by that. I expected them to be all over him. Right, okay. So oddly enough, we might be better off heading backwards in a minute. Just to give ourselves a chance. Ah, even Xeno's coming straight into the fight.
We've reached the endgame at long last.
We must win, even if it means our deaths. You're wrong, Gaemon. We fight to live. If we die, what good is our victory?
Amon, you have another good reason to live too.
Hey, is that a promise?
Not a promise. Call it an incentive.
Aww. Ugh. Right, I tell you what, Grog. I think you have a holy H2O. Oh, no, you don't. Boo. You're level 27, you have a life orb. You have a holy H2O. You're 27, you have a holy H2O, though. So you... Well, first of all, you can move, actually. Move back this way. Oh, no, damn it. That was me being an idiot. That was me being an absolute buffoon. I wanted to avoid using the holy H2O move and I've just screwed it up like an idiot. I thought someone else had one, but the answer is unless you. You do, and you're level... What level are you? 26, that's fine. That's okay. There'll be a few it does nothing to, but then there'll be everyone else it does everything to. Got him a level up, so that was worth it. Right, that enemy's close to death. Now, I'm actually going to put Ash further forward here, because I have a chance to do something. It's a risky strategy. That affects a great deal of enemies. That barely got him any experience, but what it did do was take out a load of the enemy, which is what I needed more than anything. Nice. Not quite in range. God damn it, that's a shame. That's a real shame. It'd have been good, but what he is in range of is this guy. And what does Salamander do here? Ah, it gets us a couple of more enemies, including Xeno. This might force Xeno into a healing move, because it won't kill him. Or at least I'll be surprised if it does. Yeah, I didn't think it would. But it was good to get some more attacks in while we could, because it makes life more awkward for him. Right, I don't want to go too far forward here, because if I do, we're going to have problems with the enemies getting flanking on us. And certain enemies, that's not a problem. Other enemies is a huge problem. So let's avoid that where we can. You got 78, you got 68. Okay, that's fine. If you go there, magic charge. I think that's everyone moved out, so let's get going. Here comes the magic move. Zohar and Grog. Zohar I'm not bothered about, it's Grog is the issue. 28 near 100, that much more dangerous. 74. And he's gone after Kyra, that's a surprise. Oh, well blocked. Well blocked and beautifully countered. Well, I can't fault that. Yeah, this is Grog being kicked off the battlefield with evil stream.
Yeah, you got me. Time to retreat.
And Zeno's used an explosion on Diego, which hasn't killed him. Okay.
Kara, did we survive this war?
What? I couldn't hear you.
Nothing. I said be careful.
Yeah, you too.
No, they don't want to admit it, do they? They don't want to admit their feelings for each other. If I'm right, he'll survive on 1 HP. Yes, okay. Because I want the final blow to come from Zohar. And I'm not giving him any chance to block it. One enemy's gonna get away and I don't care.
You have slain me!
We got the rune wand. Grog was the only one who fell. Which is a shame, but what can we do?
Zeno was a man very much like other men. Mankind has ever had an insatiable desire for knowledge and truth.
But not everyone kills for that desire.
Well, anyway, we still gotta deal with Dolph. Are you ready to attack us with our Ash?
Not yet. We need to resupply first. More importantly, I want to get a save him. But yes, we are about to go into the finale, people. This is going to be the end of Vandal Hearts. So before we do it, I'd just like to remind you all of the game that we are going to be playing next. And it goes a little like this.
In this world, all dance to my command. Your powers will not work here. How about something more fitting? Tickets are free, but there's no getting off this ride. Is that all you got? I know your secrets. Will you let your darker traits consume you? Oh, you've learned some new tricks. I am the master of this realm, and my menagerie holds many surprises. But beware, unlike your very selves, the ovation will surely be standing. Malevolent spectacle awaits.
So yes, we will be back in the Sea of Stars. That is going to be our next game. I'm looking forward to going back to playing that. We'll be doing the DLC, which is the Throes of the Watchmaker. And as you saw there, it has a very different look to what we saw in the old school stream. If you do want to check out what happened in the game Sea of Stars before we play that, please do so over on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/c/Swishbone. So my same name as here, /Wishbone. You can find the archive live stream that I did. I did it live on YouTube before I came to Twitch. So with that in mind, you can go check that out there. You can also check out Queen3210 over on her channel, over on YouTube. She's got playthroughs of Dishonored 2, Persona 3 Reload, and Yakuza Kiwami currently ongoing. And we also have the complete playthrough of Road 96, where I make a guest appearance. We did that journey together. So you want to check that out, go check out Queen3210 over on YouTube. Speaking of YouTube, tomorrow evening, Chris JT1985, he will be active live on there. I believe he's got a continuation of the Watch Dogs series, but I know nothing much else. So do check that out tomorrow at 8 p.m. BST. He will be back there. And over here on Twitch on Saturday evening on the same channel name, Chris JT1985. You can also watch the ongoing playthrough of Claire Obscure Expedition 33. So there's plenty of content out there. Do what you can for myself, for Queen3210, and for Chris JT1985. Do go on those channels, do like, share, subscribe, comment, all the usual stuff that we expect. And of course, be back here on Wednesday evening, 8 p.m. BST. That's when we are going to start Sea of Stars, Throes of the Watchmaker. But enough. It's time to go back to the capital, Shamaria. Here we go, we're going after Dolph.
Impressive. I greatly underestimated you.
Dolph, what are you planning? If this continues, everyone in Chario will wind up dead. Do you want to be the ruler of a kingdom of ghosts?
Oh, you completely misunderstand me. It is neither power nor glory that I seek. It is revenge for the death of my father, Aris, that I seek.
Aris the Sage? The greatest hero in Ishtario is your father?
Father was the greatest patriot of our history, but he was used and thrown away like a lump of coal. His place in history was forgotten even as the people enjoyed the prosperity that was hard-won with his blood. I vowed I would take revenge on those people who forgot him. It was then that I met Zeno and learned of the flames of judgment. Fool, to use such powers for petty revenge, you would destroy the world to settle your own puny debts. Your words move me not. This unclean world can only be cleansed with fire.
You're wrong. Though this world may be wicked, life itself is precious. Good and evil, love and hate, each man contains the potential for both. You will exterminate mankind for their sins. I would fight the gods themselves to save them.
Sanctimonious whelp! How many souls have you yourself released from their corporeal bondage? Well then, why don't you see if you can stop me?
So this is it. Defeat of Dolph or death of Ash. It's the same rules as outside in the streets, except this time it's our battle and we're in a contained castle. This is it. It's all or nothing. So, I'm going to stand here as Ash because I have an idea. Let's start by hitting them with everything we've got.
Because it's punishment time!
And that got him a measly 1 experience point. Hey man, nice shot! Every time I see them fall down, I always think of Batman Arkham Say. I'm sure the blood will wash off. Yeah, we're not interested in playing fair. Might not get as many, but it's worth it. Oh, we still got the main crux, apart from one swordsman. Possibly two, actually, now I think about it. Yeah, two of the swordsmen don't get caught, but we do get the guardsmen. And that's important. Getting rid of those guards will make our job much easier. Yeah, that's made a big difference. Front up by Ash. That's fine. It's kind of a bit unnecessary, this, but here. $988 experience points. That's going up to level 34. Just like that. I mean, I could use it on them just to finish one up. I suppose it's worth it, actually, now I think about it. If I get rid of an enemy, it's going to make our life a lot easier. There we go. I should have done that with Huxley. Oh well, too late now. No, I'm not going to put Clint in the front line. That's a bad idea. Now, ironically, I need one of these to serve as bait. Right, okay. Turn over. Yeah, they've gone after Darius. Hurt him, but not enough to be seriously dangerous. And they've gone after him. I had a feeling they might try that. How strong is this move? Not strong enough by itself. On Dolan. That's a problem, because they're going to just attack him again now. And they're going to keep on attacking him until he's dead, but what can you do? Oh. Oh, having said that, they're not going to be able to attack him until he's dead now, apart from the mages. Now they're going after Grog. Nowhere near as powerful, because Grog is much higher level. Nice. I didn't realise he had a archer back there. That's annoying. Not much you can do about it when that happens. And Dolan is also entering the battle. Not Dolan, sorry. Dolph is entering the fight, is he? Okay. That's rather annoying. Hey, he's not got many idiots left, has he? Excellent, that heals everybody here. How are you still alive? No, seriously, I want to know how he's still alive. He should be dead. Rigor mortis habeas corpus. Oh, come on. That should have been in range. Right, okay. Fair enough. Plan B. And if this gets rid of that mage, that's going to make our life much easier. There's something about the way that Grog just like pretty much East End thugs his sword into the enemies. I just love it. You know, unfortunately, some members of the party haven't actually done anything in this fight. They've not had a chance to. Might as well go down the centre because I can get you ready to shoot. Not just yet, but there's a chance. Right, okay. Ha ha ha. Unfortunately, Ash defended it as well. Unfortunately for you. Let's get the buffs in, shall we? And you've attacked, haven't you? Yeah, you have. Okay, turn over. Attacking Eleni. Interesting choice. And he's gone back here to do some healing. Well, that's a problem for a moment, but it won't be a problem for long. Because I have a plan here. The first plan involves an in-battle save. Because of course it does. Now, Grog. That's the first thing I was doing. The second thing I was doing oh, wow, he's got a lot of power. He's got a lot more power than he looks like he has. Well, let's try a move we've never seen before. Oh, actually, that's a better move, actually. Because that's a single one. That's a single target. And that hurt him, but not too much, but it did enough damage. No, that's not what I wanted. Not in range. But Salamander is. Well, if this doesn't work, I've already got another option to use. I think his health was down to about this last time before he healed, so I don't think this is going to work. Which is annoying more than anything else. It's more annoying. But there is options that we can use. And all we'll do is keep him completely at odds with anything else around him. Now I do need to heal Clint, and I do need to heal Clint. I will get my words out eventually, people. I will. And finally, we're going up this way. Okay. He might try and run away and heal, which is exactly what he's done. There should come a point where he runs out of MP. But with that spell, I can't... That spell shouldn't even be that powerful, though, Healing Circle. It's not a powerful healing spell at all. It's a really early monk class spell. So it's not really in keeping. Now, I've got an idea here. Bit of a silly idea, but it's one that I'm going to go with. I'm going to move everyone back, aside from Ash. Now, you might be wondering why on earth I'd do that. Well, it's because I've got a plan. And that plan, as risky as it is a good plan. I might as well move my party in position. Get them all up here as best as we can. More options we have, the better. Now he's got full healing. He will want to try something. But Ash guards from the front and the side.
Hey, Phil, let's see you handle this.
And now he's changed into another form. And this is where we just go all out attack. So he's level 32, which is quite high, but not as high as I thought it would be, to be honest. So we'll start by weakening it. His final form is like an angel form. At least I think this is his final form. It might not be. I'm not sure. He's guarded from the... I wonder if that's from the side. I wonder if he guards from the side. Let's find out. No, it was just unlucky. Nice! Haha! How do you like it, pal? You don't, do you? You hate that, and I don't blame you, because it's annoying as all hell. When an enemy blocks your move like that and does no damage, it's infuriating. And now, finally... Farewell! Yeah! We did lose Dolan. We get paid money, but I don't know why we bother because we can't keep it. It's finally over.
Father.
Dolph, it's over. Let it go. Revenge for your father, I understand you better than you know. But after revenge is taken, nothing remains but a painful scar. Dolph, you can begin again. With your genius, you could do much to help rebuild this country.
Help this country. Help this country. You still do not understand. This country was headed for annihilation anyway. I am merely accelerating and purifying the means of its destruction. Now the world shall be judged as was my father. Dolph, don't do it! You must stop! Flames of judgment devour all you see! Devour our souls! Devour the world!
With his last effort, he released the flames.
It can't be true! Need to save us now!
It's no good. It keeps expanding.
I use Vandal Heart to disperse its power.
Ash, no! It's too dangerous!
Well, here goes nothing. Yeah!
Did it work?
It looks like the flames have gone out, but...
Ash! Where's Ash?
He disappeared with the flames.
No! Ash! Come back! Ash!
Ash, gone from this world, was never to be seen again. With Hel and Dolph gone, the Empire quickly crumbled. Ishtaria was once more set back on the path to democracy. However, the wounds left by the Empire were deep indeed. As a result of the purges, we've left many dead. The new government faced a difficult task indeed. In the countryside, thieves still make their own laws. And only the strong can survive. Ultimately, not much changed since before the war started. People still must make their way by force of their will. It is only when the people lose this will that evil is able to flourish and take power. During this time, Ash's friends began to drift away. Wow, this is downbeat as anything, isn't it? Dolan became a statesman and helped to rebuild Ishtaria. And here we are, the credits begin to roll, people. We are at the end. And this is an interesting ending because you get to see intermittent clips as what people go up to. Kyra took off by herself on a journey of self-discovery. Main and battle programs. So yes, Vandal Hearts, very tactical game to play. Can be quite annoying with some of the RNG, and the plot is questionable. While Clint, new head of the SDF, waited for her return. Recently, there have been rumors that the two will marry. And so I do like the fact that this game wasn't afraid to have gore in it, and it had some interesting ideas. Diego returned to Karachi to continue the family business. He looks very contemptuous there, doesn't he? And yes, CGI, the primitive early CGI they had in games of this era, which was massively impressive back in 1996-97. Nowadays, you look at it and go, Amon became Darius' apprentice machine maker. Yeah, so he decided to be an engineer after all this time being a bowman. Maybe he started working on orbital guns and ended up in Trials in the Sky. Sarah got a job in a nearby bakery to be close to Amon. She looks so bored there, doesn't she? She looks bored AF. She's like, I got this lousy job. Oh. Grog and Zohar sailed all over the world together. I still sometimes get letters from faraway lands. Now this voice is probably not going to be a male voice, but I'm not guessing whose it is. I'm just doing it in my own voice, basically. I don't know whose voice it is that's hearing all this. I have an idea, but I'm not changing voice now. So if I'm right, it's going to sound very odd when I do have to change voice. Huxley is always at home working on his stamp collection. I mean, that's quite an impressive amount of books there. And while we know that Amon joined Darius, Darius hasn't had his own splash screen, has it? That's interesting. It's like Darius was a last-minute addition to the story. And considering the lack of cutscenes involving him, I'm kind of not surprised. I think it was a last-minute addition. The days go by, one after the other. Yep, it's Eleni. The days go by, one after the other. An endless procession of tomorrows, but nothing new to write about. Huh? That ocarina? That melody? Could it be? It is! Welcome back! I've been waiting so long! And then that is end. Just as simple as that. I think the extra overclocking of the game has kind of messed up the soundtrack there, people, so I do apologise. But there is the good old end credits. And that is very much it. And it says there, congratulations, you are the master of Vandal Hearts. Thank you for playing. See you in the next episode. And that is going to be a return to copyright hell. So, with that, we are wrapped up here with Vandal Hearts. It is done. On Wednesday evening, I will be returning to the Sea of Stars as we take on the Throes of the Watchmaker DLC. Do be to check that out at 8 PM BST on Wednesday. But tomorrow evening, over on YouTube, Chris JT 1985. Do go and check out his channel, please. He's going to be starting a brand new playthrough of what I believe is going to be the second Watch Dogs game. Do keep an eye out for that. That should be a lot of fun. You can also check out Queen 3210's channel. She's got playthroughs of Persona 3 Reload, Dishonored 2, the Yakuza Kiwami, and also the recently completed cameo appearance from myself of Road 96. Plenty of other Let's Plays on there. And on Saturday evening, Chris will carry on his voyage in the Claire Expedition Obscure, Expedition 33. I've got the title wrong. Who cares? So there's plenty of content. There's plenty of things to do. But until then, thank you all very, very much for watching. And at the end, Ash was OP as fuck.